Today I'm going to teach you how to make waterproof fire starters. I'm going to start by collecting wax. For this you'll need an egg carton, a pocket knife, some water, a pan, a heat source, and wax. I'm going to start by taking some empty frames off of a beehive I had a while ago. After I've collected enough wax, what I'm going to do is start a fire and put a pan with a little bit of water on it. Preferably a pan that you don't care about because it will be messy. After the pan heats up, we will slowly be adding the wax to the boiling water, and that will melt. Now that the wax is thoroughly melted, we're going to take it off the fire and put it into a cold place, or somewhere that's not hot so it can cool down and solidify. If, when the wax is over the fire, when you're heating it up, it bursts into flames, it will act like an oil fire, so do not put water on it because the water will just make it worse. Okay. As you let the wax cool, what you're going to do is take a pocket knife and a piece of wood, and you're going to make shavings into an egg carton. Now that the wax is hardened, what we're going to do is pull it out and dump out the water that we used to help melt it best. We're going to scrape off any of the impurities that were in the pan beforehand, because that's definitely not wax. Now that I've scraped off most of the impurities from the wax, and it's mostly just wax, I'm going to put it back on to melt again. While it's melting, we're going to finish setting up our shavings in the cardboard. We want each little slot to be mostly filled up with shavings, and we don't want the shavings to be crossing over because each one of these is going to be its own fire starter. It's just harder to break them apart if there's pieces that are waxed between them and they're holding them together. Okay, now that the wax is melted, or it's boiling even, what we're going to do is pour it into the egg carton carefully. Make sure to do this in a spot where it doesn't matter if you spill, because it has definitely happened before. Now that the wax has hardened, they are ready to use. We just tear off one at a time for each fire, and they're ready to go.